let's go. Let's go sailing, let's go. Let's go sailing, let's go. Let's go sailing, let's go. Okie dokie, let's do this crazy thing. Let's go sailing. Well, looks like we're not the only boat leaving now. This Canadian boat beside us just turned to wind to raise their mainsail. That cat's already sails up. And Wild Child is mainsail raised, first reef. Beautiful shape. Ready to go. Conditions are good as we're leaving Bequia. Good wind angle. We get to do Lexi's favorite thing. Ah, good girl. Something a friend in Antigua taught me, a Dominican fisherman. He said on your lure, put chicken skin and let it rot till it stinks to high heaven. Makes your bait more attractive. So let's try that today and see if we catch anything.
Captain.
Okay, Ivan, can you please get the furling line ready to go?
Aye, Captain, I can.
And then you can take off the backup block.
I see.
It goes around the cleat though.
I did.
No, like this. No, like there. Just like that. I have to let it out around the cleat like that. Okay, and you throw that on the ground and make sure it's not going to tangle. And then we're going to bring out 50% Jenny.
On the left side, I've got to pull off.
Did you just say left on a sailboat?
On the port side.
Oh, there we go. Talk like a sailor. I spend weeks training my young Jedi Knight how to use the fancy sailor talk and words and all the technical terms. And he says...
Left.
On the left side. Bad sailor boy. Bad man. But he knows it's port. Oh, see, feel the wind pick up? Yeah. That's why I wanted to wait. Maybe we're gonna wait.
There's another boat there.
Yeah, they're under motor. They yield. Because it's a yucky cat with no sails. And there's St. Vincent's where we're going today. We'll have to get past the dead air at the base of this mountain. Once we get into fresher air over there, well, we might have to motor. Tighten the main sheet. Let's go sailing, let's go. 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 Sailing, yay! Am I a good cheerleader or what? Good job, team. Good job, team.
Good job. Well done, Captain.
We're starting to catch some wind now. And we're reefed, like we only have 50% Jenny. First reef in the main, we're still 11 over 6.6. She's so fast, this girl. Wild Child's just kicking their ass and we have half the canvas out that they do. But it's very pretty to see that beautiful sailboat under full sails.
The feeling of intuition and trying not to put it in words.
Oh, yeah! Oh, you didn't catch that, did you?
I don't know. I think I saw something.
As well as introducing us
Keep
to
moving.
language.
Sailing conditions are so perfect. Wild Child is moving so fast in perfect sailing winds. This is Kingstown of St. Vincent's in front of us. Okay, this is Caribbean sailing for you. I know for those of you that have not sailed this, you're going to think this is completely crazy and cannot happen. The wind forecast, the wind coming across the Atlantic Ocean today is from the east, typical trade winds. The wind we are experiencing right now on the west side of St. Vincent's is actually coming from the northwest, 180 degrees opposed to the trade winds. Because what's happening, we are several miles from the mountains behind us, and the winds are swirling around the mountains and coming back in. So I'll show you on the compass and the instruments. The trade winds are blowing that way, and the wind we're experiencing is from the starboard side, like basically from the northwest. And it makes it very hard for us to make our way north in the lee of the island. You can see on the compass, I'm close hauled starboard tack. The winds are coming from here around 320 degrees, which makes it a northwest wind. You can see from the instruments, I'm sailing at a 40-degree wind angle. If we look at the chart plotter, the map is now oriented north up to give you guys some idea. The trade winds are coming across the ocean like this today, but they're coming around the mountains of St. Vincent, and they're curving in, and the winds we're actually experiencing are almost from the west. So although we're in the lee of the island from the trade winds, we're protected from the waves, the winds are swirling around, and we're now trying to sail north in a northwest wind. It makes things very difficult. It sounds crazy, but this is Caribbean sailing. I shook the reefs out of the main, opened up full Jenny, so Wild Child is currently flying full sails. You can see the wind angle at the top. She is so efficient. Let me show you on the instruments. In 6 knots of wind, we're doing 4.8 knots of boat speed, and we're close hauled starboard tack going upwind. Wild Child is sailing against the wind at 6/4, almost 6/5. That's 85% efficiency in light winds. She is such a good girl. Yep, it's true. That's the sound of the Iron Jenny. I know that I'm a sailing purist, but I ran into troubles in the lee of St. Vincent. We have 0 wind swirling all around. The winds that we started to get were 160 degrees opposite of the wind forecasts. We had northwest winds, and then they swirled off and died. I need to get further from the mountains to try to get cleaner air. And I tried sailing. I did for an hour, like 0.5 knots of wind, doing 1 knot. There was just no wind angle that I could choose to get us away. So we're using the Iron Jenny to get away from the mountains to try to get cleaner wind. It's depressing. It feels like defeat. And that's sailing. You know, this is really difficult to describe, but I feel very frustrated and angry right now. We've been defeated. I lose. Every forecast weather model said between 10 and 15 knots of wind today. every weather forecast model said there are no high pressure systems anywheres around us. We have 0.0 knots of wind. And I waited for hours, I tried going further and closer and in and out and motor over here, motor over there, wait, be patient. There's just no wind today. I can't sail in 0 knots of wind. So now I'm forced to accept defeat and motor for the next hour and a half or 2 hours to an anchorage, which really just irritates the crap out of me because it tastes like defeat and I fucking hate being defeated. Wild Child has dropped her sails early. The day didn't go as planned. Every single sailboat out here basically looked for a little crevice that they could tuck into. Up ahead around that corner, 2 other sailboats tucked in, and it looks like there's room for 1 or 2 more. We're just gonna go about a mile ahead into that bay and tuck in. My intention was to go around that point, another 4 miles to Chateau Blair, but I've decided we don't need to. Like, there's no point in motoring an extra 4 miles. So fuck it, we're gonna go shelter over there, and that's the way the cookie crumbles, and it went the way it went. What happened is what happened. It was a good sail for half the day, and we lost the wind completely by 11 a.m. No wind at all. And then it becomes a motoring day, which us real sailors really hate. Oh, they didn't.
Yeah, they're not there yet.
But like the town
It's still there.
buried out, dug out the
Yeah, this town was
ash, and because it was a beautiful place. I had some friends who
Some
came.
house collapsed.
Yeah.
Welcome to Cumberland, the Wild Child, Sexy Laxi. My name is Joseph the Rastaman. Some people call me Logie from Cumberland Day. Yeah, this is my job. I assist all the boats when they come. Thank you, Sexy Laxi.
As you guys know, we got our ass handed to us out there. Mother Nature allowed for no wind. So we came into some random bay. The chart plotter, of course, was completely wrong. Said it was 20 feet deep and we could anchor, but you really can't. So when I came in, I noticed all the boats had stern tied. And the only thing you can do is stern tie, and I don't keep a stern line on Wild Child. I've never stern tied before. So as I'm coming in, Joseph comes out in his boat and says, "How can I help you?" And then he even offers to rent us a stern line, and he helped hook us up. So it's the end of a lovely, frustrating sailing day, but the weather is nice. It seems like the angels have guided us, and we've landed in a very beautiful spot though, huh?